with your boy Chinmay and Magical and Story. Okay, now today we're going to read a book called That's the Sound the Street Makes by Danny Cat, illustrated by Mitch Wade. And this is also the second video of a reading book story channel, which we're just doing as a nice channel. And we already read one book called The Second Sky. So guys, please start on the video. Okay, first things first. Cool clock. That's the sound of our front door when we close it behind us. Creak. That's the sound of our front gate when we pull it closed and step onto the footpath. Sniff, 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 sniff. That's the sound of Dad blowing his nose because he's sick today and had to get out of bed to walk me to school. Screech. That's the sound of a scooter stopping on the footpath because Dad was blowing his nose so much that he didn't see the kid on the scooter running with his mom. Watch out, Dad, I say. You need to be careful on the footpath. The other parents walking their kids to school and all paying attention. Watch where they're going. Sorry, Ella, says Dad to me. Vroom, 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 vroom. That's the sound of all the cars and buses and motorbikes driving along the street. Glop, 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 whoosh, glop, glop, push. That's the sound of all the parents and kids heading along the footpath. Achoo! That's the sound of Dad doing a big, disgusting sneeze that makes everyone turn to look around. Beep! That's the sound of a bus beeping at Dad. He was so busy sneezing, he started crossing the street where he was not supposed to cross. Get off the road, Dad, I yell at him. You can't cross here. It's dangerous. Look at all the other parents and kids. They're crossing all on the corner where the pedestrian crossing is. We have to cross there. Come on, pay attention. Sorry, Ella, says Dad to me. Beep, 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 beep. That's the sound of the button at the pedestrian crossing, making a slow beeping noise, telling us the walk lane is red, and we can't cross yet. Block. That's the sound when I press the button at the pedestrian crossing so the walk light will turn green. Vroom, honk, honk, vroom, 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 vroom. That's the sound of all the cars, buses, and motorbikes going past us as we wait for the walk light to turn green. Block, 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 block. That's the sound of Dad pressing the button over and over again because he thinks he presses it once. The walk light will turn green faster. Stop that, Dad, I say to him. Pushing the button over and over again will not make the walk light change faster. Sorry, Ella, says Dad to me. Brake. That's the sound of all the cars and buses and motorbikes stopping because the traffic light has turned red. Beep-a, 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 beep. That's the sound of the button at the pedestrian crossing, making a fast beeping noise, telling us the walk light has turned green, and we can cross safely now. Glop, glop, whoosh, whoosh, glop, glop, glop. That's the sound of all the other parents and kids crossing the street together and holding hands. Sniff, 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 sniff. That's the sound of Dad blowing his nose and just walking off with everyone else, crossing the street without me. Because he's not blinking again. Come back, Dad. I yell at him. We're supposed to hold hands while we cross the street. Sorry, Ella, says Dad to me. Then he comes back, we hold hands, and we cross the street together. I just hope I'm not holding the hand that he used to blow nose. Hey, Ella. Hey. That's the sound of my friend Seb, who's waiting for me when we get to the other side of the street. That's the sound of Seb's dad saying hello to my dad when we go to the other side of the street. Mate! Mumble, 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 mate. Mumble, 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 mate. Mumble, mumble. That's the sound of my dad talking to Seb's dad in front of someone's house. Toot, toot, toot. That's the sound of a car to get out of the driveway of the house, tooting at my dad and Seb's dad. Because they're not blocking the way. Watch out, I say to both dads. Just be careful in front of driveways. Cars are always coming out of them, so you need to pay attention. Sorry, Ella, says Dad to me. Whoa, 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 wahoo, yeah, woo, woo. That's the sound of all the schoolyard kids playing in it. Hey, Seb. Hey, Ella. That's the sound of our friends at the school gate yelling out hello to me and Seb when we get to school. Ring! That's the sound of the school bell ringing because it's time for the school to start. Snush! That's the sound of Dad kissing me on the head. I wish he wouldn't because he's got a cold. See ya, Dad. Now be careful where you're going. I tell him, look out for driveways, cross at the pedestrian crossing, and pay attention to all the traffic and people and sounds going on around you. Okay? Thanks, Ella, says Dad to me. As he walks goodbye, and turns to walk back home. Squish! That's the sound of Dad stepping in a big dog poo on the ground because he wasn't looking where he was going. Hee hee. So guys, that's the end of the story. If you liked it, hit the like button and subscribe because I will be posting stories not every week, maybe every month. And peace out, guys. Bye! Now we are in the review section. This is a perfect story of an innocent father and a daughter duo. As I said earlier, father and his daughter, Ella, are the two main characters of this book. Story is written by Danny Katz, who has developed and presented these characters very well so that everyone could connect easily at some or another point, along with some hilarious incidents which will give you from the bottom of your heart. This book gives you awareness about important topic that is road manners and traffic rules with A's. This book also teaches kids to notice how a street makes sound, what is the meaning of that sound, and how it helps us to walk safe on the traffic, which we generally ignore. Illustrated in which way it is perfectly complementing story. Pictures of Ella and her father road traffic in just amazing. This book successfully creates a world where you can imagine yourself on the actual street while reading. Highly recommended for new readers. Thank you for watching my video.